It's a cold but clear night here in Grafton, West Virginia, as the undefeated Lady Bearcats take on the Buckhannon-Upshur Buccaneers in a Big Ten battle for the ages. Welcome in to the Scotty Hamilton Gym here on the Grafton Sports Network. Tonight in the booth, myself, Parker Biller, joined as always by Noah Flea Foley. Flea, how are you today, man?
Good, man. You?
Yeah, I'm excited. It's going to be a good matchup tonight. The Lady Cats, they've looked unstoppable this year so far, Flea, and with 15 wins, no losses, they have steamrolled the Bridgeport Indians this Wednesday, 43-19. Why do you think this team has found such success on the year so far?
I mean, we say it every single time we. Excuse me.
Oh, you're good.
I say it every single time we do a broadcast, but it's for sure been their defense, man. We talked to Hartzell Keener before the game, and he said this team is built on defense, and we've seen in these games they've allowed their opponents to under 30 points a game almost every single game. So that's really domination if you think about it.
Yeah, and they also, like you're saying, the defense averaged 12 steals a game, 5 blocks a game, and they are averaging 57 points a game. So really just defense has been converted into offense at this point. And they've really found a lot of success from that. So.
Yeah, they get most of their points on transition layups. Like we see Hadley Horn in the open court a lot, find Kenna Keener for a wide open layup, and that's how Grafton gets most of their points and wins their big games.
Yeah, Kenna Keener also averaging a double-double a game. She was the Bridge Sports Complex Player of the Week, and I think this team tonight, if they want to win, they got to keep up this defense. They got to get rebounds because Buckhannon-Upshur, they are very good at rebounds. Coach Lentz was telling us in the pregame, so definitely going to be a tough contest for this Lady Cats team tonight.
Yes, it will, and we talked to Coach Keener, and he said they're chasing greatness this whole year. To go undefeated and make a states run, that's really unheard of in any type of high school basketball, so that'd be very impressive for Grafton to do it.
Yeah, that's exactly right. And looking at the Bucks tonight, they are 8-7 right now, coming off a win against a tough, top-ranked Elkins team, 43-35. And Coach Lentz has pointed out Alyssa Abel. She averages 10 rebounds a game and 17 points. So definitely going to be a tough matchup tonight. And looking at them warming up right now, not seeing a whole lot of size from them. I think Grafton definitely has a size advantage over the Bucks, but we'll see tonight, Flea. I don't know.
Yeah, and Coach Lutz also talked to us. They've changed their game plan a few times this week to try and beat this Grafton defense because, like we talk all the time, Grafton's defense, they're really good with their hands. They're really fast around the perimeter, and they're really hard to stop on defense. So Coach Lutz told us that Buckhannon and her have changed their game plan a few times, and we'll see if it comes to work tonight.
All right, Flea. Well, it's going to be an exciting one tonight. We'll have some more pregame coverage, starting lineups, and head coaches coming up next. Stay with us. And welcome back in. Starting lineups were just introduced, and the head coaches for tonight's match. The Grafton Lady Cats, coached by Hartzell Keener. He's been with this program for 3 years, and he has been coaching at Grafton High School for 14 years. He also is the assistant for boys basketball as well. And the Bucks, coached by Alicia Lentz-Flea. Are you excited, man?
I'm excited, dude.
It's gonna be a good one. The undefeated Lady Cats taking on the 8-7 Buckhannon-Upshur Buccaneers. Should be a good night tonight.
See if Grafton can stay unbeaten tonight.
And here we go, inside the Scotty Hamilton gym. And the Lady Bearcats get the ball first. Hadley Horn inside. And the ball will be stripped.
First play of the game, we're already seeing Grafton use their speed and agility to get out in the open court.
Like we talked in the pregame, Flea, it's all about defense for this Lady Cats team. And Kenna Keener misses her first shot of the night. So here come the Lady Bucks. Key kicks it. And the corner shot by Harley Dean is good. And she gets on the board first for tonight for the Lady Bucks.
Really good shot there from Harley Dean that just have an open look and take it, man.
And we talked to Coach Lynch. She is very excited about the senior leadership on this team and how well they have progressed this year. Beaver, and she will be fouled by Brooklyn Smith.
Coach Bobby Beltner also told us about this Buckhannon team that they're a dangerous team, man.
Yeah, you're exactly right, Flea. They beat a tough Elkins team the other day, and they started out the season a little rocky, but they're back in it now. Shot by Dean again. Her second bucket of the night.
She has a good jump shot, man.
She likes the corner over there.
Yeah, she does, and they're just driving into the paint, kicking it out to her. Really smart play from Buckhannon.
So the Lady Bucks off to a good start. We'll see if the Lady Cats can answer. Inside, Keener. Good deflection there from Dean. And a great play there to strip the ball away.
That's not something you see often, man. Kenna Keener getting blocked at the rim.
She's usually the one who does the blocking.
Very true.
Horn, shot three, good. And Hadley Horn, the all-time leading scorer for the Lady Bearcats, gets a 3 on the board.
Grafton sitting in their 1-3-1 zone. They really like to put a small guard down under the basket so they have someone that's fast and can get those loose balls.
Key. Able cross-court. Smith fires a shot. No good. And tough play there from Natalie Beltner to try to get the rebound, but it'll stay with the Lady Bucks.
Yeah, and Coach Lutz told us Buckhannon's skill is the rebounding, and that was a really good rebound from Buckhannon there.
Key. Smith. Inside. Abel will be called for a travel, and that will be a Bucks turnover.
Looking at this Grafton team, they have 186 deflections all year, man. That's a really impressive stat to have in high school basketball.
Yeah, they average 12 steals a game as well, 5 blocks. This is a solely defensive team that turns into offense. And they average 57 points a game as well, Flea.
Yes, they do.
Horn, tough take inside. She will be fouled, and Hadley Horn will head to the free throw line.
And Coach Keener always tells us that they need to work on their turnovers. They average 14 a game, but we've seen in the last 5 games they haven't gotten over 14 turnovers, so they're for sure going in the right direction right now.
Hadley Horn, a 74% free throw shooter as she sinks the first. And she averages 17 points a game and 6 rebounds. She's really been the glue of this team, keeping them together. And she gets both of them to go. And the Lady Bearcats take the lead by just 1. Here are the Bucks. Abel has it. Kicks. Dean back out to Abel. Key, and she misses it. And the Lady Bearcats will get the basketball. It was deflected underneath by a Lady Bucks player.
Second turnover for Buckhannon tonight. They're a turnover-free team. They don't really turn the ball over much. They make a lot of chances out of their opportunities.
And if any team is going to make them turn the ball over, it's going to be this Grafton team tonight, Flea.
Yes, it will be.
Deaver inside. Hadley Horn, jump shot. No good. Here comes Abel the other way.
I'll tell you what, Harley Dean down there in the paint is already making her presence known in this early 3 minutes here in this first quarter.
Yeah, she averages 10 points a game. And a timeout called by Coach Lentz with 4:46 left to go in the first quarter. The Lady Bearcats up by 1. And the undefeated Lady Cats are hosting a designer bag bingo on Sunday, March the 2nd at the St. Augustine Social Center in Grafton, West Virginia. Doors open at 1 p.m. You must be 18 to play. All proceeds benefit the GHS Lady Bearcats basketball team.
Pretty cool, man.
All right, and we're back here in the first quarter. The Lady Bearcats up by 1. And we saw the Bucks turn the ball over twice, but it's been a pretty clean game otherwise so far.
Yes, it has. Good defense on both sides of the ball.
And shot deflected there by Kenna Keener. Ball out of bounds. And took down our webcam there, Flea.
It happened one day, man, and at least it happened today.
Yeah, we knew it would happen sometime.
At least it's not the nice PC that we have.
Yeah, exactly right. So here's the inbound underneath. And trying to get the ball in, but it'll be deflected by Deaver. Horn the other way, fast break opportunity. Horn inside, got it. Hadley Horn, 7 points on the night. And she's got all of the Lady Bearcat points.
Like we always say, man, Grafton's really good with their hands. Even if it doesn't come out as a turnover, they force those turnovers.
And good defense there from Deaver, but the officials will call a foul on Hope Deaver.
Hope Deaver is a really aggressive player, man. If I'm Hartzell Keener, that's a player that you'd love to have on your team.
And the sixth man, Ruth Horn, will check in for Deaver.
She does her job perfectly for this Grafton team.
A really good role player.
Yes, she is.
Key. And in the corner again, Dean can't get it. Beltner trying to set up the offense.
That's a good look from Dean, too. Just couldn't get it to fall.
And she made a good play there on defense to force the ball out of bounds. But it'll stay with the Lady Bearcats. Well, let's talk about this defensively. I know we just said it a minute ago, but they average 12 steals a game and 5 blocks.
Yeah, that's almost unheard of. 12 steals a game and 5 blocks. That's forcing at least, what, 17 turnovers a game almost.
Yeah, I mean, that is very impressive.
Very impressive. Really hard to do and be that disciplined on defense. Kids don't want to learn defense nowadays.
Yeah. The whole dynamic of basketball has changed from that really aggressive defense into that deep three shooting offense. But this Lady Bearcats team, they
live on defense.
They do. Old school, baby. So here are the Lady Bucks. Inside. Abel has it. Good defense by Keener. And she gets the ball back, and she will be fouled. Good hustle there from Kenna Keener.
Yeah, and that was going to be a turnover for Buckhannon no matter what. So that was honestly a smart foul from Buckhannon so they wouldn't have an open court, because you cannot catch Hadley Horn in the open court.
And the Lady Bearcats just so good about getting their hands in your face and just forcing those turnovers. I mean, it's like suffocating almost.
Yeah, we saw Hadley Horn and Jazzy Ray almost force Allie Cook back to half court, and she started in the corner. So that's really impressive from Grafton.
Good ball movement. Beltner tries a three. No good. She struggled from beyond the arc this year. Inside, Abel. Aubrey Key. And Alyssa Abel tries a three, and I didn't think that one was going in, but she got it.
I was just going to say, we haven't seen Buckhannon take too many perimeter shots except for Harvey Dean tonight, but that was a really good shot from Abel there to get it to fall.
Yeah, and she averages 17 points a game. She's got to get going tonight if this Buckhannon team has a chance. Good save. But the Lady Bearcats back on it. Kenna Keener shot in the lane, hook shot, and it's good. Gets her first points of the night.
Nothing you can do there. She just finessed the ball off the side of the glass, and it had a really good roll. Good move there from Kenna Keener down the paint.
Yeah, Kenna Keener, 6'1", the junior, had a big impact on the team this year. And there's Dean in the corner again.
I'll tell you what, man, she likes that shot, and Grafton has to do something about that, even if it is run a 2-3 zone to stop that corner shot from Harley Dean, but she's getting hot, man.
She averages 10 points a game. How many she's got tonight, Flea?
She has 6 already on the night.
I think she's been 100% from that corner down there.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure she missed one on the left side, but on the right side corner, man, that's her shot.
I'm telling you. So here's Jazzy Ray up top.
And Kenna Keener gave a lot of props to Jazzy Ray. She said she keeps people in check and runs point guard really well for this Grafton team, and we've talked about that all year.
Horn's shot was too powerful inside, and the Lady Bucks are going the other way in the lane. Shot put up, no good. Rebounded by Allie Key, and the shot is good.
Yeah, we saw Kenna Keener and Jazzy Ray got tripped up at half court, so that for sure had something to do with that backboard.
Couldn't get back and defend. The Lady Bucks have a lead. It's not by much. Horn inside, and she will be fouled. Hadley Horn will head back to the free throw line. She hit both of her shots the first time.
And Grafton's really good at utilizing their back cuts. We saw Hadley Horn back cut from the corner, and then she found Kenna Keener on a back cut, so that's what generates a lot of offense for this Grafton team.
Horn at the line. Shot is good. And Hope Deaver, the senior transfer from Lewis County, will check back in for the Lady Cats.
This is probably the closest someone has played Grafton this year in the first quarter.
I agree, Flea. And if any team can do it, it's this Buckhannon team because they are tough. And a good deflection there from Dean.
I know we talk about Grafton using their hands really well, but Buckhannon tonight, man, they forced at least 4 deflections, and deflections can slow down someone's momentum, so it's what you'd love to see out of a coach.
You're exactly right. Deaver, Horn tries a 3 off the front of the rim, but once again, the offensive rebounds for the Lady Bearcats have been strong, and a jump ball will be called. And possession arrow will point to the Lady Bucks.
Good play there from Abel to get on the ground against Kenna Keener and just rip the ball out of her hands. And Kenna Keener is one of those players that is really strong with the ball in her hands.
Time winding down in the first quarter. We'll see what the Bucks can do with it. Not a lot of time. Abel shot up and no good. That's the end of the first quarter. And the Lady Bucks up by 1 over the undefeated Lady Bearcats. We'll be right back. And the Grafton Sports Network is now selling merch. T-shirts cost $25 and sweatshirts are $35. We've got our form on the screen right there. Go check out our Instagram page for more information. We'll be handing out flyers at school as well. We've got some flyers here at the games if you want to stop by too. If you have any questions or would like to buy some merch, text 304-669-5303. Once again, that's 304-669-5303. Funds we raise help go to support broadcasts like these, and huddle merch forms will be due next Friday. All right, Flea. What have you seen in the first quarter of play?
I'll tell you what, man, this Buckhannon team, like Bobby Belner told us, they are dangerous. I mean, they have a lead on Grafton, and I don't think Grafton has been down in the first quarter all year. So this should be a tight finish all the way through.
Yeah, and Hadley Horn leading the charge for the Lady Bearcats. She's got 8. And I'm not sure the leading scorer for the Bucks is. Who do you got over there?
Harley Dean with 6 in that right corner, man.
Yeah. All right, second quarter of play. Keener is going to fumble with the ball a little bit out of bounds, but it'll stay with the Bearcats.
And we talked to Coach Luntz before the game, and she said Buckhannon has to be mentally tough and have high energy, and we've for sure seen that in this first quarter from Buckhannon.
Yeah, very impressive what they've done. They came in to the Scotty Hamilton gym and really shown this Lady Bearcats some tough opposition.
Yeah, and Grafton's only forced them to 2 turnovers, and that's almost unheard of if you're an opposing team against Grafton. 2 turnovers in 1 quarter, really impressive.
Beltner inside, back out to Deaver. Jazzy Ray. Keener. And here's Deaver, tries a 3, no good. Good rebound there from Abel.
That was a deep shot from Deaver too, but if you're wide open, man, why not let one fly?
And she doesn't shoot a whole lot. She only averages 4 points a game. But definitely a good defender for this Lady Bearcats team.
We've seen her hit some big shots though, especially against her old alma mater, Lewis County.
Yeah. And the foul called on Jazzy Ray. She wishes she could have that one back.
Frustration on her face, man. That can only mean one thing in sports. She has passion and she loves to play this sport.
And I think they can feel that they might have a chance to lose tonight, Flea.
Yeah, they. If I'm Grafton, I could be a little bit nervous in this situation because Buckhannon, they're not letting up anytime soon.
Inside, Key, deflected. Horn the other way. Kicks, tries to find Keener off the top of the backboard. The Bucks back on it. Good pressure from Jazzy Ray on Brooklyn Smith. Can she get it across the court? She cannot. Keener gets it back inside. No good on the layup for Kenna Keener. And here comes Key the other way. Triple team in the corner. Jazzy Ray steals it back. Kicks to Keener. Lays it in off the glass. Kenna Keener. What a play that was.
Jazzy Ray, man.
She made that play.
What a play on both sides of the ball. Finding Kenna Keener with an open pass and stripping the ball away twice. Really impressive play from Jazzy Ray.
Just aggressive defense to force those 2 turnovers. Inside, shot no good. Key tries to put it back up. And a foul will be called as Allie Key will head to the line. She has struggled from there this year, 33% to be in fact.
This game has a lot of energy in it, man. We just saw the Grafton bench getting really excited after that tremendous play from Jazzy Ray.
She's got 2 fouls, and she will be subbed out. Ruth Horn will check in. And a great triple team over there, Flea. That was impressive over there. To force those turnovers and 2 points for Kenna Keener.
This Grafton team works as a unit, man. If one goes in, they all go in.
Under 6 minutes to go in the second quarter. Horn, good find inside to Beltner. Shot no good. And the Bucks will get the basketball.
I'll tell you what, man. Harley Dean down there in the paint is giving Kenna Keener a battle. How many points does Kenna Keener have tonight?
She's only got 4, but you know she's been playing great defense.
Yes, she has.
And if we had Cage here, I'm sure he'd have stats on blocks and steals and all that.
We sure do miss Cage.
Yeah. It's tough when you don't have a stat guy here, but we make do with what you can.
And going back to Kenna Keener, even if she doesn't score a lot, her presence is known no matter where she is on the floor.
And another turnover forced. Horn the other way. And layup is no good for Hadley. A rare occurrence for her. Key. Inside Dean. Sloppy ball handling. And the Lady Cats get it back.
Forcing 2 turnovers in 2 straight possessions. That's the Grafton that these fans and coaches know.
Still a tight game. Beltner's 3, just off to the right. This has been a tight game so far. You can feel the pressure in this one.
Yes, you can, and there's a lot riding on this game, man. You don't want to lose your undefeated team, and you want to be the team to break an undefeated record. So
yeah.
Buckhannon has a lot on the line, and Grafton has a lot on the line as well.
Especially if you're the Lady Bearcats, you've built up all this momentum too. You don't want to lose that either.
Very true.
Smith out to Key. Inside. Abel. Tough take inside. Shot good. Alyssa Abel, the senior. And she will head to the line with a chance to make it a 3-point play.
Yeah, really good step through to get through Hadley Horn and Kenna Keener there. A little up and under layup with an and one.
Little acrobatic shot.
Good play there.
She's 58% from the line. And she misses that one.
This is for sure the tightest Grafton has been in a game this year. You can see they feel the pressure. Everyone in here feels the pressure, and this could be an exciting ending in the Scotty Hamilton.
And down by 3. Keener's shot is way off. Can the Bucks capitalize?
If the Bucks score here, we might see a timeout from Hartzell Keener.
Abel shot, no good. But put back up by Dean, no good. Abel's no good. And another turnover for the Lady Bucks. Horn, Ruth Horn, too much power. It's been back and forth. Shot, rebound, go to the other side of the court. Shot, rebound, go back.
Very true enough. I was just about to say, if I'm Buckhannon, I'm going to try and slow down the pace a little bit, get my composure back, and just, I want to win this game if I'm Buckhannon.
They can feel it right now too, man.
Yes, they can.
And a foul called by Hadley Horn. Tough break there. They've got 4 fouls in this quarter. Here's the inbound. Dean feeds it inside. And Key is fouled. Another foul called. And not good, Flea.
Not good at all. Grafton could be in a little bit of trouble here if she knocks down both these free throws. And we really haven't seen Grafton in this situation yet. So I want to see how they respond to this, man. This really shows character in the team, and this could be the eye-opener for Grafton fans and this coaching staff.
Well, Aubrey Key, a 38% free throw shooter. She struggled from the line. And Maddie Fryer checks in, the sophomore. She hasn't played a lot of varsity minutes this year. The Lady Bearcats usually just rotate one man in. That's Ruth Horn. And she missed both the shots. Horn's jump shot is good. And Hadley Horn getting some momentum back for this Lady Bearcats team. She's got 9 on the night.
Yeah, Hadley Horn steps up when you really need her, man, and she stepped up in a big time there.
And the Grafton bench getting loud in here. Inside, shot put up by Abel. No good. And Horn gets it, but she'll step out of bounds. Tough break here for the Lady Bearcats.
I'll tell you what, man. These Grafton fans and players are not happy with the refs right now.
Man, it got a little tense in here a minute ago. So they get the inbound in. Here's Key. Takes it, shot up and good. That's Aubrey Key.
Good move there.
Yeah, she's got a twin sister, Allie Key, as well. So if you hear the Keys a lot, that's why.
Really good to get those 2 from Webster County, Coach Luntz told us.
Yeah. So the Lady Bearcats down by 3. Shot blocked. Horn puts it back up, but she gets her own rebound and deflected out of bounds by Brooklyn Smith. It'll stay with the Lady Bearcats.
Coach Keener, man, at halftime, he will rip into this team.
Yeah,
if I'm not.
It might not want to go past the locker room during halftime today.
Very true, but that's also good coaching, man.
Yeah,
know your weaknesses and discipline your team, like you just said.
And it's like he holds this team to a higher standard than he's held anyone else before. And right there, Kenna Keener gets the bucket to fall. She's got 6 on the night, and she brings the lead to just within 1 of the Bucks. And you can tell that he holds this team to a different standard, and they have really just been dominant in fashions this year. They're struggling right now in this game, but Kenna Keener the other way. Foul called.
Yeah, Coach Keener told us, he told this team that they're chasing greatness. It's almost unheard of to go undefeated and win a state championship in the same year, so if you do both of that in 1 year, that is greatness.
The foul called on Brooklyn Smith. Kenna Keener will head to the line, the 67% free throw shooter. She gets that one to go. Kenna Keener, one of those players that has really just led this offense as well. She averages 22 points a game, 12 rebounds, and that's a good stat line for a junior.
Yes, it is. Having 2 all-state players on your team is a luxury to have.
She also broke the 1,000 points in her career this year. Scary pass for the Bucks. And Deaver's going to get a takeaway. Going the other way, Deaver finds Keener in the lane. Keener no good, but Deaver puts it back. And Hope Deaver gets her first points of the night. And the Lady Bearcats now take the lead up by 3. And a foul is called on Kenna Keener.
Tough break there for Kenna Keener because now Buckhannon's going to the line to shoot too.
Yeah.
That could be a momentum swing at half.
Lady Bearcats in a little bit of foul trouble here in the second quarter. Not what you want to see in a tight game like this. And Aubrey Key will miss the first. She averages 6 points a game, 38% from the line.
Yeah, she's 0 for 3 tonight from the line, so.
And she makes that one. Brings it to within 2. Under a minute to play in the second quarter. Who's going to get the momentum going into halftime? Dean, good deflection. She's going to go the other way. Cross court. Back to Abel. Slowing down the offense a little bit.
Yeah, they could hold for a last shot here if they really wanted to with 40 seconds left.
The Lady Bearcats don't think so. Jump ball forced by Hope Deaver. She's played really good defensively tonight.
Yes, she has. Like you said, she only does score about 4 points a game, but she's really, really good on the defensive side of the ball for Grafton.
And a timeout on the floor. 36 seconds left to go in the second quarter. The Lady Bearcats lead by 2. We'll be back. And welcome back in to the Scotty Hamilton Gym. It's been a tight game here in this first half. Something the Lady Bearcats haven't seen a whole lot this year, Flea.
No, they haven't. I mean, they were down by at least 5 in this game, and that would have been a scary thing to go into halftime. But we know Hartsel Keener would have straightened them up and got them back out here.
So 36 seconds left to go. And right before the half, stay with us. We're going to do a quick little interview with assistant coach Bobby Beltner. Talk about what's going on with this team going into the locker room. Key. Abel. Key. Good defense there from Natalie Beltner. Can't force the turnover, but a good find inside. Abel can't get the shot to fall. Under 15 seconds. Here's Beltner.
Buckhannon's 9th turnover of the night.
Deaver. Natalie Beltner. And she's going to give it to Deaver for the final shot. Got it! Hope Deaver sinks a 3. And the Lady Bearcats will take the lead going into halftime 23-18. And we will be right back for some halftime coverage. Stay with us.
And welcome back into the Scotty Hamilton Gymnasium. With you right now, we got Parker Biller interviewing Bobby Beltner, the assistant coach. That was good.
And welcome back into the Scotty Hamilton Gymnasium. It's halftime. The Lady Bearcats lead 23-18. It's been a tight game so far, Flea.
Yes, it has a little bit of scary hours for Grafton here. Buckhannon is making their name known in the Scotty Hamilton Gymnasium tonight.
Yeah, they've really forced Grafton's hand tonight. And let's take a look at some stats. Hadley Horn, 10 points on the night. Kenna Keener has 8. And Hope Deaver hit a clutch 3 there going into halftime. And she's got 5 on the night. What do we got for the Bucks, Flea?
Leading the way for the Buckhannon Bucks, Harley Dean with 6, Alyssa Bell with 5, Allie Key with 4, and Aubrey Key with 3. Buckhannon has 9 turnovers tonight, and Grafton only has 3.
Well, yeah, if the Lady Bearcats want to win, can't turn the ball over, and it's been a good first half. And I don't know. We'll see what happens.
Buckhannon, they did turn the ball over 7 times in that second quarter. They only had 2 going to the end of the first quarter, so Grafton really stepped up their defense and forced some turnovers.
And this hasn't looked like the typical Lady Bearcats team that we've seen this year. I mean, they've pretty much dominated the opponents that they've played and really struggled to get anything going tonight. And, like Coach Bobby Bonner said, I don't know if you could hear it on the broadcast, but just what did he say? I forgot. My mind's blanking right now.
Their shot selection was a little suspect tonight.
Yeah.
We saw Kenna Keener take a 3, and that's not usually her game. And they're just not taking good shots, and if they can take good shots, this should be a cakewalk.
They haven't been themselves a lot either. A lot of sickness, a lot of flu's been going around. I believe Hope Deaver was out last game with the flu, so they've struggled with that a little bit. That's got an effect on your team. The flu's tough to come back from.
Hard to play through too. So
yeah, that's exactly right. All right, well, third quarter of play coming up. The Lady Bearcats lead 23-18. Stay with us. And the Taylor County FFA chapter is hosting their annual ham, bacon, and egg sale this year on March the 21st, just outside of the Scotty Hamilton Gym in the Commons area. Buyer's reception starts at 6:30 and the sale begins at 7. And coming back in to halftime inside the Scotty Hamilton Gym. And the Lady Bearcats up 23-18 over the Lady Bucks. Flea, what did you see in that first half?
I saw a lot of competitive nature out there from Buckhannon, man. They're holding their own against an undefeated Lady Cats team, and their defense is playing really good tonight. Grafton forcing Buckhannon into 9 turnovers.
And what do you think Coach Keener's message was in the locker room? I mean, haven't seen this tight of a game for the Lady Bearcats in a while. What do you think his message was?
They have to take better shot selection in the first place is what he said for sure. And they have to be more disciplined on the defensive side of the ball because we saw them getting a little bit of foul trouble.
And Beltner's shot should be fouled and one. Natalie Beltner will head to the line. That's her first points of the game.
Comes at a big time too, man.
And Natalie Beltner, a 53% free throw shooter. She averages 4 points a game. Shot a little flat, no good. But the Lady Bearcats come out of halftime and strike first. And a turnover there for the Lady Bucks. Ball got tipped away. Here comes Jazzy Ray.
Already seen 2 turnovers in this half, 1 from each team.
Deaver tries another 3. This time, it's no good. She hit one right before halftime. And tough play there from Harley Dean. She tried to get back on it, but it'll stay with the Bearcats.
I'm telling you what, if Harley Dean can get hot again, man, Grafton could be in trouble.
She's a really physically good basketball player. She can shoot the ball, she can rebound, she can play defense. And Keener tries a little jumper, shot is good, and rattles home. Kenna Keener, 10 points on the night.
Now we see Grafton a little bit of a trap press here.
Abel throws it, and the shot put up by Smith, no good. And Hadley Horn kicks to Keener, shot is good. And the Lady Bearcats going on a little bit of a run here.
Yeah, they are a 6-0 run here in the third quarter. That's what you want to see if you're Coach Hartzell Keener.
Great play there from Hadley Horn to weave through the defense and find Kenna Keener on the other end for the shot.
It's been a really impressive outing so far for Grafton in this third quarter.
Really stepped up big, and a great shot there from Alyssa Abel. Acrobatic, and she gets that one to go.
Yeah, we've seen her do that a few times a night.
Hadley Horn. Deaver inside, shot up. Too much power, rebounded by Beltner, and the shot is good. Natalie Beltner coming out of halftime with 4 points and a timeout on the floor. The Lady Bearcats up 31-20 over the Lady Bucks. We'll be right back. And welcome back in. If you like what you see here tonight, make sure to go check out our own YouTube channel at the Grafton Sports Network, where we post weekly podcasts breaking down Grafton and WVU sports. We would appreciate your support on that. And back here in the Scotty Hamilton Gym, and the Lady Bearcats going on a little bit of a run out of the half.
Yeah, we can tell Coach Keener got into him a little bit at halftime, going on a 8-0 run here to slow down Buckhannon's momentum a little bit.
It's definitely sparked a little fire to get them going.
Yes, it has.
Good pressure defense from Jazzy Ray, but a foul is called.
Honestly, nothing you can do there if you're Jazzy Ray defending a bigger Alyssa Abel. She is a really big and physical player down there in the paint. She has 7 points on the night, leading Buckhannon.
And Jazzy Ray will check out of the game. She's got 3 fouls, so not good for Grafton. She's been physical on the defensive side of the ball tonight. And a good find inside. Shot put up there by Brooklyn Smith.
Her first points in the night. She's a player that Coach Luntz told us she's one of their key players. She told us this whole starting 5 is their key players, and we really haven't seen Buckhannon sub that much tonight.
No, not at all, and they keep it consistent of who they put on the floor, and the Lady Bearcats do as well. Horn beyond the arc, no good. Put back Keener. She'll be fouled. Kenna Keener heading back to the free throw line.
We've seen Grafton's intensity pick up a lot after that first half. They're getting a lot more, offensive rebounds and defensive rebounds on the other side.
Kenna Keener hit her first 2 free throws of tonight, but she misses that one. And it was a tight game in the first half, but the Lady Bearcats starting to pull away a little bit. As Keener sinks that shot.
Yeah, and like I always say, if you keep a game within 12 during the whole game, you're still in the game because we can see comebacks happen anytime.
Here are the Lady Bucks. Abel. And it's getting a little wild in here, Flea.
Yeah, it is, man. The crowd's getting loud. The bench is getting loud.
Good defense from Ruth Horn and Hope Deaver. And Smith is forced to jump back on the ball. And then it was a jump ball was called, so it'll stay with the Lady Bucks. 4:34 left to go in the third quarter. The Lady Bearcats up by 10.
Grafton's forced 3 jump balls tonight, but just haven't had the possession arrow in their favor.
Abel tries to work around Hadley Horn, but Horn will be called for the foul.
Coach Keener trying to say she hooked her, and from our angle, I honestly didn't see anything, but.
And that's her second of the night, so we'll see if that comes into play later on. And tries to find Abel underneath, but it'll be a turnover. And the Lady Bearcats get the basketball.
Buckhannon's already had two turnovers in this third quarter, and if they can go turnover free like they did in that first quarter, they're a really good basketball team.
Yeah, and Buckhannon, they beat a tough Elkins team the other day, 45-34, and a foul is called. Kenna Keener heading back to the line. But this Buckhannon team is not a team you want to mess with, really. I mean, they have played well all year.
Yeah, and Coach Bobby Bellner told us that they were talking a little bit on the court and getting in Grafton's head, and you can see it's getting a little chippy down there in the paint.
Yeah, and I lied there. They struggled at the beginning of the year, but they've turned it around and they've played well since. Keener's shot is no good there. She's got 14 on the night, but a good rebound, and the Lady Bearcats get another shot at it. Deaver in the corner to Beltner, gets on it.
It always seems like in the second half for Grafton, too, they like to slow down the tempo and let the game come to them, and we can see them starting to adjust to that tempo.
It's like little spurts of energy. They score a bunch of points, and then they just let their foot off the gas and let it play out. Horn tries a 3 in the corner, a little too hard. And like you said, there's that pressure the Lady Bearcats bring. And Keener's going to deflect it around midcourt. Horn drives inside, and it's off the corner of the backboard, and a foul is called on Alyssa Abel.
I'll tell you what, Alyssa Abel down there, man, making her presence known.
It's Kenna Keener, excuse me. They're both number 22.
Going back to Alyssa Abel, though, that's 2 straight possessions we saw her come out with a really tough rebound with two defenders on her.
They can feel a win in this game, Flea.
Yes, they can.
And they're definitely not out of it yet.
Not by any means.
Tries to find Dean inside, but it's no good.
Buckhannon's 13th turnover of the night, 4th in this quarter. I mean, they only had 2 in the first quarter. They've had 11 since. So
sort of switch in the second half. Scary pass to Beltner. She gets it. And a good kick to Ruth Horn. And Ruthie Horn will be fouled. She will head to the line, the sophomore. And Ruth Horn, 67% free throw shooter.
Good dump-off pass there from Natalie Beltner to find the open Ruth Horn on the lower block.
That shot no good. She's been a really good six-man this year, Flea.
Yes, she has. She does her job perfectly. She defends really well. She passes the ball really well, and she spaces the floor really well for this Grafton team.
And she's going to be a good player to come here in the next few years. She misses both, but Kenna Keener, tough rebound, gets back on it, finds Ruth underneath, but a clear travel on Ruth Horn, and that's a turnover for the Lady Bearcats.
5th of the night, turnover-free basketball from Grafton. Like Cage always says, less turnovers win you a basketball game, and he is completely right.
Yeah, it's probably one of the most important stat lines in basketball. Dean's corner shot, no good. But Abel will be fouled. It'll be called as a shooting foul, and she has just been physical underneath tonight.
Yeah, she wants to win, man. She is a physically dominant big, and we've seen her give Kenna Keener and Hadley Horn a run for their money on the Scotty Hamilton floor.
Abel at the line. Shot no good. Maddie Fryer will check in for the Lady Bearcats. And Abel misses both of them. Horn the other way, fast break opportunity. Man, she's quick down the floor, and that shot is good for Hadley Horn. Coach Keener liking what he sees, and that's 12 points for Hadley Horn on the night. The Lady Bearcats up 35-22 over the Lady Bucks. We'll be back. And welcome back in to the Scotty Hamilton Gym. 2:34 left to go in the third quarter. And the Lady Bearcats starting to run away with this one.
Yeah, we saw the momentum swing. Felt like Buckhannon had it all in the first half, and Hope Deaver hit that big 3 to go into halftime, and just hasn't been the same Buckhannon team since.
And the shot put up by Smith, too hard. And down the lane, Deaver wide open. Layup is good. 7 points for Hope Deaver tonight.
And when Bobby Beltner told us that they needed to take better shots, they have for sure taken better shots this half.
Been a completely different team in the second half than in the first half. Abel still trying to work inside, taken away by Deaver. Deaver, Euro step inside, got it. Hope Deaver having a heck of a game tonight. She only averages 4 points a game. She's got 9 on the night.
Yeah, she's doing her job on both sides of the ball, man. Not your first option scorer, but she can get you a solid 9 points a night.
Corner shot, no good. Not enough power at all there from Brooklyn Smith. And Hadley Horn has the ball in her hands.
It almost looks like Buckhannon doesn't have the stamina to keep up with Grafton, because Grafton is a fast tempo team and Buckhannon's losing their gas.
Beltner. And the ball deflected by Brooklyn Smith. Lady Bearcats will get it back though. Fryer inside to Keener. Beltner underneath. And Keener saves it from going out of bounds. Horn, three. No good. Contested. And a jump ball on the floor. Beltner and Abel in the scram. And it'll stay with the Lady Bearcats.
Four forced jump balls tonight for Grafton, and that's the first one they've won. Really impressive stuff to use your hands from Grafton.
Horn kicks to Keener. Tries to spin. Under heavy pressure and can't draw the foul, but she will be called for the walk. And that's a Lady Bearcats turnover.
Second one of the quarter for the Lady Cats. Not something you see out of them.
They are trained relentlessly on not to turn the ball over. They're more of the team that makes the other team turn the ball over, like they did right there. Hadley Horn moving up the court. Euro step, shot, and good. Hadley Horn gets it to go. An incredible play
like
for
we
the
always
senior.
Say, man, she's hard to stop in the open court because of how fast she is, and she used her speed to her advantage there.
16 points for her tonight. Draws the foul. And the Lady Bearcats now up 41-22 over the Bucks.
And that all started from a Buckhannon turnover. Their 15th of the night, 6th of the quarter. So Buckhannon just needs to clean that up.
Horn's shot is good. And that cuts the lead, increases the lead to 20.
Buckhannon's only scored 4 points this quarter, excuse me. They scored 18 in that first half.
And blocked by Keener. Out of bounds. 20 seconds to go in the third quarter. Underneath, Dean. Too much power. And taken away by Hadley Horn. What can she do in the open court? Tries to take it inside. Kicks back out to Keener. Beltner. Can they get a shot up? And ball out of bounds. That's the end of the third quarter. The Lady Bearcats lead by 20 going into the fourth. We'll be back. And the undefeated Lady Cats are hosting a designer bag bingo on Sunday, March the 2nd at the St. Augustine Social Center in Grafton, West Virginia. Doors open at 1 p.m. You must be 18 years or older to play. All proceeds benefits the GHS Lady Bearcats basketball team. Once again, that's March the 2nd at the St. Augustine Social Center. All right, Flea. Time for the final quarter of play. Can the Lady Cats stay undefeated? We will see.
They're on track to do so, and that was a big quarter from the Lady Cats, scoring 19 points to Buckhannon's 4, and that's not what you want to see if you're Coach Luntz from Buckhannon.
Final 8 minutes of play. We'll see if the Lady Bucks can go on a run to get back in this game. But it's been hard with players like Hadley Horn and Kenna Keener. Hadley has 17 on the night, and Kenna has 14.
And Alyssa Bell for Buckhannon held under her season average so far with 7 on the night.
Yeah, she struggled to get anything going, but she's been a workhorse underneath, just struggled to get any shots inside from this tough Grafton defense. Key. Shot. No good. Maybe a little ambitious, but it'll stay with the Lady Bucks.
Good play from Key to try to draw the foul there, but this late in the game, the refs aren't gonna make a call like that.
Yeah, gotta get a little better shot selection on that one. Abel, good defense there from Fryer. Dean has it. Abel trying to take matters into her own hands. And once again, Abel will draw a foul.
And Grafton's sitting in their man-to-man defense now, changing up from the 1-3-1 zone. And it's looking like it's been working this half.
Alyssa Abel at the line, 58% free throw shooter.
Shooting 0 for 4 tonight.
And her shot is a little, I'm not going to say bad, but it's just different.
Yeah, I haven't seen a shot like it, but hey, man, she hit a 3 and some jumpers. So
I didn't think it was going in. It's like psyched me out almost, but
exactly.
Great player for this team, and she has been a true senior leader for this Lady Bucks team, and Coach Lentz relies on her a lot. She sinks both of them there. Maybe spark a little fire for this Lady Bucks team.
Yeah, if they want to mount a comeback, they have to do it now. I don't think Grafton's going to turn the ball over anytime soon, the pace they're going.
Jazzy Ray in the game. Kenna Keener has it. Ball out of bounds. It'll stay with the Bearcats. Ray good tries to find it. Feed it inside to Hadley Horn underneath.
Going back to this Buckhannon defense, their deflections have been really good tonight. They just can't get the ball to fall their way out of bounds.
Here's Hadley Horn at the top of the key. Can the Lady Bearcats play a little keep away?
Alyssa Bell defending Keener really well down there in the paint.
Bellner trapped inside. Good defense from the Lady Bucks, and they will force a turnover.
Season low of turnovers tonight for Grafton with 7. That's really the numbers you want to see if you're Coach Hartzell Keener. 0 would be the ideal number, but 7's a start, man.
And a timeout called by the Buccaneers. The Lady Bearcats up 42-24 over the Lady Bucks. 6:27 left to go in the fourth. We'll be back. And the Grafton Sports Network is now selling merchandise. T-shirts cost $25 and sweatshirts are $35. Go check out our Instagram and Facebook pages for more information. We'll be handing out flyers at school as well, and we've got some here at the game if you want to stop by. If you got any questions or would like to buy some merch, text 304-669-5303. Funds we raise help go to support broadcasts like these. Forms are due next Friday. All right, 6:27 left to go in the fourth. Flea, if you're Coach Lentz right now, what are you telling your Buckhannon squad?
I'm telling them they have to get good shots down in the paint and try and force these fouls, because we've seen them force some and ones. So if they can do that, because they're not shooting well from outside the arc tonight, you got to be ambitious down there in the paint and try and force an and one.
Here's Key.
And turnovers has really been the story to the game tonight for both teams. Grafton only with 7, but they forced 16 on Buckhannon, and that's really good numbers.
Underneath. And taken away there by the Lady Bearcats. Here's Hadley Horn in transition, and an easy bucket for Hadley Horn. She's got 19 on the night. And Hadley Horn seems to be a little shaken up after the play. Not a good sign at all.
You really want to hope that's a cramp, man, because it's in her calf area, and she is walking it off, so that is good to see.
Yeah. All smiles from Hadley Horn, so it must be a cramp, hopefully. We're not speculating, but. Here's Key, Feather. Foul called underneath. on the Lady Bearcats. Foul called on Hope Deaver. That's her second of the night. Dean inside, tough take, reverse lay-in, got it. And Harley Dean gets a shot to go.
Her first points of the second half, and she was a spark plug for Buckhannon in that first quarter with 6 straight points for them.
So now the Bucks showing some pressure. The Bearcats break it. Deaver, corner shot. No good, off the iron. And the Lady Bucks the other way, but it's deflected by Jazzy Ray. And here comes Deaver again. Foul called on Aubrey Key. And there's Hadley Horn checking back into the game.
Good to know that that was just a cramp, man, because you can't lose a player with the caliber of Hadley Horn this time of the season.
This team would be a lot different without her and her mentality. And 3 right there, got it. Hadley Horn, another shot good. She's got 22 on the night. Come back into the game and drain a 3. And Abel gets another 3 to go. That's her second of the night.
Yeah, she has 12 points on the night. She's been a heck of a player on both sides of the ball for Buckhannon.
The Lady Bearcats had the momentum. They have the lead. All they have to do is maintain it. Horn tries another 3. This time it's no good. Good rebound from Jazzy Ray. And she's been silent tonight point-wise, but defensively, she has been a spark. Keener inside, shot is good. Kenna Keener, 16 points on the night.
Yeah, going back to Jazzy Ray, we always talk about it. She does her job perfectly, man. She spaces the floor really well, and she's really aggressive on defense. That's what you want out of a point guard.
Dean tries to take it inside. Feather shot up and good. Taylor Feather gets her first points of the night, coming in off the bench. Deaver the other way. Good defense from Dean. Kicks it out to Jazzy Ray. 3 ball, no good. Easy rebound though for Keener. Pump fake from Deaver, shot up and good. Hope Deaver, 11 points for her tonight. She's having a great game. One of the better ones she's had this year.
Good pump fake from her there in the corner to get her defender off her feet. And then she just drove in, hit a simple floater. Easy 2 points for Hope Deaver.
Now the lead back up to 20. And Hadley Horn gets the deflection. Ruthie Horn, the 6th man, will check in for Hope Deaver. 3:04 left to go in the 4th.
Like we've been saying all night, Buckhannon is just fighting the turnover battle tonight. This ferocious Grafton defense can't do nothing about it.
Key. Shot put up by Smith, no good. Keener the other way. And Fleet, we've talked a lot about State's run. Do you think this team has a good shot of making it in the state tournament this year?
Yes, I do. I think they have to stay composed and stay disciplined on both sides of the ball and mentally as well in the locker room, and they are primed for a state's run this year, man.
We're excited. Keener, tough rebound, tough shot, and a jump ball called underneath. It'll stay with Grafton. Up by 20. Finds Horn. And gets the ball off to Kenna Keener. And a good timeout called there from Coach Keener. The Lady Bearcats up by 20. 2:19 left to go in the 4th. We'll be right back. And the Taylor County FFA chapter is hosting their annual ham, bacon, and egg sale this year on March the 21st, just outside of the Scotty Hamilton Gym in the Commons area. Buyer's reception starts at 6:30, and the sale begins at 7. Make sure you go check it out. It is a great thing they do over there. And all right, Flea, we're back finally. And Lady Bearcats up 20. They've been dominant in the second half, struggled to find some separation in the first half, but they are back on it now.
Yeah, we were just talking about it. This game was primed to be a really good finish, and Grafton just pulled away in the second half, only allowing Buckhannon to score 13 points so far in the second half.
Inside, Beltner rejected, and here comes Dean the other way. Can she make something happen? Tries to find Smith underneath. Ball thrown out of bounds. Turnover for the Lady Bucks.
19th turnover for Buckhannon. If I'm Coach Luntz, that's something I'm going over in practice tomorrow morning.
Yeah, I'm sure that's something that we'll touch on this week. And here's that pressure. Jazzy Ray easily gets it cross court. Under 2 minutes to go in the fourth. Beltner drives inside, underhand layup, shot no good.
Not a bad take it all there for Natalie Beltner.
And a turnover there for the Lady Bucks. That one could have been easily avoided, but sloppy ball movement there.
I mean, forcing 20 turnovers in a game is really, really almost insane. It is insane if you really think about it.
Yeah,
they've only had 8, so.
Shot deflected there. Excuse me, the pass was deflected. Keener. Horn. Underneath, finds Keener. She's gonna take it inside. Shot no good. And a foul is called underneath. It'll be on the floor.
Yeah, looks like Ruth Horn got poked there in the eye, and that's not a pain that is pleasant at all, being poked in the eye.
Definitely not. So it'll be an inbound. The Lady Bearcats look like they have control of this game. And the ball thrown out of bounds by Jazzy Ray. And this Grafton team, man, they played their heart out this year.
Yeah, they have, man. They've played really good on both sides of the ball, averaging 57 points a game. Didn't quite hit it this game, but still scoring over 50.
Yeah, you love to see it in a program that has faced adversity and struggled in past years, but they figured out the formula now.
Last year they did go 13-10, and now they're on the verge of 16-0. That's a crazy turnaround from Coach Taylor in this program.
He's done great things with this program, really flourishing and starting to show. So, foul is called on Jazzy Ray. That's her 4th of the night. And this was a good game, Flea, in the first half. I mean, Buckhannon fought hard. They had a chance to overcome the Lady Cats, but just couldn't get it done here tonight inside of the Scotty Hamilton gym.
Yeah, and at one point they did have a lead of 5, and they had two crucial free throws, and you wonder if they did hit those free throws to take the lead to 7, how Grafton would have responded. But they responded well in this game.
Deaver trying to run some clock down. Under 20 seconds to go. Foul is called on Brooklyn Smith. If you're Coach Luntz, what are you taking away from this game tonight on your Buckhannon team?
Definitely the turnovers for me, man. If they don't turn over this ball 21 times, at least if it's even 11 times, it's a completely different ball game tonight.
Physical play. Dean and Horn collided. The clock is not running. They turned it back on.
Man, that was a
That
wow.
looked like it hurt from over here.
That was a pretty big hit, man.
So the Lady Bearcats stay undefeated at home, 16-0. Your final score, the Lady Bearcats 51 and the Lady Bucks 31. We'll have a little bit of post-game coverage coming up next. Stay with us on the Grafton Sports Network. And welcome back into the Scotty. We've got some post-game numbers for you tonight. And go ahead and start it off, Lee, with Buckhannon and what we had on them tonight.
Yeah, first off, leading the way, Buckhannon, 21 turnovers tonight. That's not going to win you a basketball game. Aubrey Key for Buckhannon with 3 points. Allie Key for Buckhannon with 4 points. Brooklyn Smith with 2 points. Harley Dean with 8 points. 6 of those points came out of big time. And Alyssa Bell leading the way with 12 points for this Buckhannon squad.
Yeah, that's right. And Hadley Horn comes away with 22. Kenna Keener with 16. Hope Deaver with 11. And Natalie Beltner with 4. The Lady Bearcats stay undefeated on the year tonight, Flea.
Yep, very impressive, man. That's almost unheard of at this time of the year, being 16-0.
And I'm really excited to see where this team's going to go. They still got a few games left in the regular season, a few home games. Make sure you guys come support the Lady Bearcats. They played phenomenal this year, and hopefully can get it done in the state tournament a little bit this year as well. And they played like we haven't seen them play like this in a few years, Flea, and they've really turned it around in this program.
I think all we can say about them is they're fun to watch, man.
They are fun to watch. I really enjoy watching the games. I really enjoy calling these games. It is a great time. So we're going to wrap it up here. The Lady Cats now move to 16-0 with this win, and the Lady Bucks move to 8-8. They take on Wheeling Central at home on the 10th of February, and the Lady Cats take on Lincoln at home on the 12th. Tip-off is at 7:30. Hopefully we will be doing that soon. And, yeah, it was a great night here inside of the Scotty Hamilton Gym. We thank you for watching tonight's broadcast. The final score, 51-31. The Lady Bearcats come out on top. We appreciate you watching, everybody. God bless. Have a good one.